Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys have been doing great. I know I haven't been posting here in a really long time, but see, yeah, I'm back. So I've been seeing this video going around with this girl talking about she's dating this broke guy and he's not able to do stuff for her and all these stuff. And I've been looking for the original video, but I am not able to find it anywhere. It seems like she's taken down her account actually from TikTok, so I'm not able to find the original video. So I'll be using this one from Ava and Preach since I watch their videos a lot as well. So yeah. So I'll come back in the end and I'll give you guys my 2 cents from my perspective.
I'm dating a broke guy, and it really, really sucks because he has the best personality, hands down. I have so much fun with him, but it's like it's gotten to the point where right now I'm not doing as financially well as I normally do. So in the past, like we have taken trips, but I've paid for the trips, I've paid for the hotel, I've paid for the rental of the car. If we've been to concerts, I've paid for the tickets. He does what he can when he can, but he doesn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? But he does what he can when he can. But it's gotten to the point where it definitely sucks because I'm not doing as well financially. I can't afford to do things for two people. I can't even afford to do things just myself right now. So for the past 4 months, me and him, we just been like sitting ducks. And yeah, it sucks. Like it's crazy because I don't think I feel like females come online and talk about like, look what he bought me, look what he got me.
Get rid of social media. You just want to compare yourself to other people that you don't even fucking know. You're comparing yourself.
Yeah.
You see how dumb that is? You are comparing yourself to people you don't know.
It's like the ones that are dating the broke men, we don't talk about it. But it's like, no, I mean, I don't know. There has to be like a conversation about it. And it really sucks.
Who are you talking to?
Why are you triggered?
Oh, man, je sais pas.
Okay. Right.
Man, if my girl would have done this, like you're broadcasting, you telecast the thing there.
Your financial situation.
To your financial situation to people you don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, it is bad.
It's crazy. And you ask me why I'm triggered? I don't even know why you're not. Put this on me.
Because I've already realized that this generation, they document everything. They document their period cycle. They document their own financial. They document themselves committing crimes, nigga. They document themselves stealing money. They document themselves defrauding banks. They document it and they're like, here's how you guys do it. And they get 20 years in prison. Am I shocked that a bitch said, my boyfriend's broke and I hate it and I can't wait to tell y'all and you guys should feel bad? Am I shocked?
But you're a bit triggered, so I'm okay.
Because I feel like it's kind of getting to the point where if I'm not the breadwinner or if I don't somehow make my life lead me up to making income for two, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to be with this person. And it just really sucks because like I said, he has like the best personality hands down. So I'm on here to ask, what do I do? And don't be too cold, like don't be too rude, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my narcissist ex-boyfriend who made way more money than I did. And that wasn't the answer. Like, so it's like, where is the common ground? Like, and obviously I do have a little bit of fear. Like if I stay with him during this whole time and I continue to help out, is he gonna just walk away when he does better? It's just, it's so scary. It's so crazy because it's like, I really, really like him and I really, really, really like don't want to like not be with him, but at the same time too, like I'm too effing old to do this shit. Like I've already spun around this block a few times. Like
Yeah, what happened to tell your friends shit?
Yeah.
What happened to Dear Diary? What happened to like, hey girl, what happened?
Broadcasting this shit is wild. But you did that, I guess.
You know what I will say, and this is personally just a me thing. I just don't feel bad for poor people when they've just finished telling me how they just took a bunch of trips, paid for a bunch of rental cars, a bunch of hotel rooms, and now they're poor.
Yeah.
Like, there's just something about it for me where it's like, when I was broke, would I take trips? Sure. But they were budget trips, recognizing like I didn't have that much disposable income. So if I have a down year or down months, like all this luxury that people are telling me I can afford, I can't. So I'm staying in a hostel. I'm staying in stuff where whether I take this trip or not, my budget for the next couple of months is not going to be affected. But the way she talk about money, the way she talk about all this stuff and paying for her partner, like, why are you paying for trips for two people
That you
he's
can't
not
afford?
pitching in much in, and you're not sure if you got financial security for the next year over? There's just something about the irresponsibility of people and how they spend their money and how they go from like doing okay to like absolutely poor. And you listen to some of their decisions like, bitch, I didn't even do that when I was twice your income. How the fuck are you making these choices with half of mine? It's just, there's something about it that I'm like, yeah, listen, times are tough, but you know what's tougher? Your decisions. That's the real toughness. That's the real crisis for you to overcome. Not your ability to make money, your ability to overcome your own stupid financial decisions. The way that you spend shit. Like, when I listen to her talk, just from the little bit I had, I'm like, I can already tell this person's not good with their money. And also, like the idea of paying for my partner's trip with me, if I'm like abjectly poor, I'm not doing a trip where I'm going to be spending a lot that can put me at risk. Why are you paying for two people when that's a risk for you? And then afterwards, crying about the consequences of the worst case scenario that was very likely even a year then. I don't understand that. You always knew this could be a possibility. If you didn't, then you don't know how to manage money, and that's what you need to fix. Stop worrying about how he broke his or whatever. And if he's dragging you down, don't take him on trips. If you can't afford it and also have a lot of disposable income afterwards, don't take him on trips. I don't know. It's just, it's something about that really bothers me. And if you want to, you and your partner can still take trips. You guys can drive an hour away. Go to places where you guys got family so you can stay with them. There's all kinds of reasonable things where you and your partner can have cool experiences and not spend a lot of money. But you telling me you can't afford trips to pay for hotels, car rentals, flights, like, don't take those trips. There are trips you can take that are budget material.
Boy,
so
you sound triggered.
yeah.
Why are you triggered?
I'm triggered by poor people keeping themselves poor.
The thing that happened is,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
and
understand,
then worsening their situation.
I understand
That's what I'm poor.
But the thing is that the thing that you're saying, everything that you're saying right now, oh, you could drive an hour, and those were not an option. They were not an option. You know why they were not an option? Because her net neutral, her comparison is people online. Girls she don't even know. So she's trying to compete. It's like all them kids that trying to compete with rappers with the chains and shit like that, not knowing all them chains are rented and stuff like that. So now they do all these bunch of fuckery to have those chains and end up in prison because they do fraud and this and that and that. All these people are renting their jewelry. The same thing whenever, you know, I call that the Beyonce effect. You know, you're going to have a whole ass track and girl talking about, oh, my single ladies. Meanwhile, she's not single. But you buying into that. You buy into everything that's going on social media. That's the norm. No, it's not. It's all fabricated. So it was never an option. She gotta compete with people she don't even know.
Okay, so first of all, I have so many questions. So many questions. So I understand some of what she's saying. And I understand Ava's and Preach point of view as well. But I have so many questions for her. I'm so confused because it's like, all right, how long have you been with this person that you have to be taking care of all the bills? Because she stated at one point that they haven't done anything for like 4 months. They haven't been going anywhere. They haven't been doing anything because she's not able to she's not able to afford it, and he is broke, so he doesn't even have the money to pitch in. And that is 4 months. That's just only 4 months that she mentioned that we know about. How long has she been with this guy and taking care of him that he's not even able to pitch in any money? Because if you're with someone for an entire year and they're not able to assist you financially, that's a serious issue. Whereas if you're with someone for a couple of months and maybe they lose their job, they lost their job or something like that, or maybe they're going through a little rough financial patch, but for an entire year or in an entire 2 years, that just seemed like he is definitely using her, because there is absolutely no way that this guy is going to be there for a year plus without a job. Like, I mean, I don't think she did not specify if he was working or not, but just by the way she's talking, like she has to be paying for all of these expenses. It's impossible for him to be there for an entire year without a job. That just seemed like he was definitely using her. And if that is the case, then she should definitely leave that relationship, because being afraid that that person might leave you, that fear can definitely be very valid. If it is that this person is just using you, just taking what you have, and they're not trying to do anything for themselves, they're not trying to do better for themselves in any way possible. But I definitely do understand her point of being afraid. Being afraid that as soon as this person gets their financial situation in order to start making more money, they might leave. Because as I said, just speculating, it seemed as though the person is kind of using her, because 4 months and this person haven't even gotten a job. Like, come on, you can get a job and help out in some way. But I definitely disagree with what she did with bringing it to the social media. She should have definitely not bringing it to social media. She should have probably taken it to her friends, her close friends and family, to have that conversation. That type of conversation is not one to be had on social media with strangers. So she's definitely in the wrong for doing that. But I can definitely understand her fear. It's very valid. And I can also understand Abel and Preach point as well, because she do seem a bit financially, I don't want to say that word, she do seem a bit financially irresponsible. So if you're not able to afford something and still have money left, and it does not affect your budget for the rest of the year, for the rest of the month, then that's fine. But if you're going to take a trip and it's going to affect your finances for the rest of the year, then you should not be taking that trip. If you're going to buy something and it's going to affect your financial situation for the rest of the year, you should not be buying that thing. So I think she's definitely a bit financially irresponsible. But yeah, that's just my point. That's just my perspective. It seemed like the guy is kind of using her, but I don't know, because we don't know the full situation. We don't have the full story because she didn't go into details, and she did take down her TikTok account, so I'm not able to find the original video. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you think that she was right for bringing that information to social media? And is she financially irresponsible?